Hello, my name is Amy Johnston, and this is AEP 800 Module 1 Introduction. A little bit about me. I live in a small town of Dover with my family that you see there in the picture. We have several animals on our acreage, and I love to read and watch HGTV in my free time. I graduated from ESU with my undergrad and graduate degree. I also have National Board certification and am currently teaching as an instructional coach. In my community, we love to volunteer through organizations like Dover Pride, Dover 4-H, and within our church. As far as future goals, I finished my certification this spring and we'll see where that takes me. These are the parts of my introduction that we're going to look at. The reflection on classroom instruction, I think that we have a great opportunity for impact. When we look at innovative ideas, it allows us to do things differently and think in different ways. We're implicated in training and schedule flexibility. I feel like our normal school schedule puts a lot of constraints on being able to follow through with innovative technology and learning. And as far as an influence, I think this is still coming in our classrooms. We've kind of just experienced the edge of it. And I think that as we open the door to allowing different schedules, different expectations, different grading practices, we're going to see this influence just grow exponentially. And I think teachers are also going to feel that students are learning in a better way. As far as student achievement, I think that the impact is students are going to have more ownership on their learning and therefore they're going to be more engaged. I do think that we have students that are trained to sit and get. And so one of the implications is going to be needing to teach students how to learn in this new way where they're kind of leading the train on their learning and feeling ownership. I do think we also need to make sure that they have time to fully develop their ideas. And as far as influence, we're going to see deeper fulfillment and stronger understandings in their learning. School improvement is a huge part of making sure that innovative ideas and technology is happening in the classroom and in this building. And we're going to see stronger PLC learning opportunities. So we're going to see teachers that are able to lead their teams in new things and new research. There's an opportunity to put excitement back into teaching instead of the scripted teaching that we've been experiencing. Some of the implications include time and training on best practices. Influence, I think there will be a variety of learning opportunities and continuous learning to prevent stagnant teachers is my hope. As far as myself, I've always been excited to implement innovative resources. And in my earlier years of teaching, I think that I sometimes jumped in a little too fast without always thinking through and reading through the research. So now some of the things I try to consider is how to introduce and implement it with success and kind of like lay all that out from the beginning so that it is a successful learning opportunity. And then I also am trying to take a step back and think, how's this going to improve stuff we're already doing? Because I don't want to just replace things that are working with something new and flashy. And I also want to make sure that I'm documenting the student growth because I don't want this just to be something fun. I also want it to be something that I'm able to show learning is occurring. Some of the things that I have used in the past, as far as that I believe are innovative, include personalized learning, extension research projects, self-reporting, and student-led learning, among the few things. Things to improve. I am currently an instructional coach, and so I want to be supportive in providing the innovative technology and make sure that it's research-based, but I also want to encourage that experimenting with new ideas. I don't want teachers to feel stifled by having to prove all the time from the beginning that it's beneficial, but I do want to help guide them in how to track that along the way so that we can make sure that we're not wasting our time on something that isn't working. So for those that want to try new ideas, I'm going to help them structure it in a way that measures student achievement so that we can show growth. So when I first read this, I thought it said financial impact instead of future impact, which is kind of funny because I think those actually go together. That in our schools today, finances unfortunately are controlling a lot of how we go about some of these innovations. But I'm going to put that aside for now and just speak to the future impact. I think that staying aware of innovative technology is necessary to reach all of our learners. We have kiddos that are wanting to pursue all different career paths, which is great, and are needing different things to engage them in their learning. So, what I've realized is that I want to be sure what I bring to them is supported, and that can be done through financial means such as grants or building funds, but that can also be done through setting up a solid plan as we begin. So that's the end of my presentation. I thank you for your time and I look forward to learning in this class together.